And biggest news of the week maybe because Harry Kane was not at training ground for Tottenham. He was expecting to come back today after his holidays, after the Euros till the final, Wembley with England. So he was expecting today to be part of the training again with Tottenham. Nuno was expecting for him, the board were expecting for him, so they were all ready to have Harry Kane back to talk directly with him about the situation, the new era of the club. But Harry Kane was not at the training ground. This is 100% confirmed, and I'm told that it's not about COVID test or this kind of things. It's personal choice of Harry Kane and of his camp. So the player decided to not show up at the training today. Why? Because he's convinced that he has an agreement with Tottenham, with Daniel Levy, to leave the club this summer. This agreement, gentleman agreement, was since 1 year ago. Last summer they told him, according to Harry Kane idea, you can leave next summer if you want. Now the situation seems different because also after this decision of Harry Kane of not showing up at training, what I'm told is that Tottenham are still on the same position. They want Harry Kane to stay. Daniel Levy is working for this, and the same for Fabio Paratici, new director of football, the same for Nuno, who wants to talk directly with the player to convince him. But now the situation is really tense between Harry Kane and Daniel Levy and the club and Tottenham in general. So Tottenham are still convinced that they will end up this summer with Harry Kane as part of their team. But the player wants to go. He wants to force his move. At the moment, Manchester United are not in the race. I see many Manchester United fans asking me, but they are not in the race. Clubs from abroad are not in the race. No Juventus, no Spanish clubs as of today. Only English clubs involved, and Manchester City in particular, because they made a bid 1 month ago, more than 1 month ago, offering around £100 million for Harry Kane, also available to discuss about players as part of the negotiation. But Tottenham said no. They turned down the proposal. They wanted to keep the player, and they said no to this proposal from Manchester City. So what are doing at Manchester City now? They are discussing for Jack Grealish deal. They are still confident on Jack Grealish deal, but at the same time, they are waiting to see what happens between Kane and Tottenham. If Tottenham will change their position in the coming days and allowing Harry Kane to leave the club, for sure, Manchester City will be back in negotiation and trying again for Harry Kane. So it's up to Tottenham. They are really serious now in saying, no, we want Harry Kane to stay. But after this move from the player, not showing up at training, let's see what's going to happen in the coming hours, in the coming days. This week will be so important to understand at Manchester City what's going to happen with Jack Grealish, with Harry Kane and more. I wait for you.